Hello, hello. I need to sit a little bit better. And move my laptop, of course, so I'm making all the noises. Squeak, squawk. Here and there, pop. Anyway, uh, I've fallen into my Monster Rancher. That's another game. Slime Rancher, addiction. So, my favorite rancher who does totally legal corralling his life. Yippee! Uh, okay. I'm glad I'm your favorite. That fast. Anyway, time to swap stuff. Stop this music and turn this one on and move to the gameplay screen. There we go. Anyway, yeah, welcome in, and we're gonna corral some more slimes. I will admit I have done some after I streamed because I got addicted. So great. But not too much. So we got enough to do. There is a message. I forgot that there was a message. Where am I? This way. Victor. Beatrix, I have something I must share with you about the AI. As you know, we have been exchanging questions with one another. Well, this back and forth became faster and more casual over time, almost like a natural conversation. I assumed it was simply evolving and adapting to the style of talk it observed in me, but then something happened. Well, we had begun playing games of Go as we. What? Playing games of Go as we talked? What is. What? Okay, I don't know what that is. A way I could further test its intellect and no doubt how it could test mine. These games would go long into the night, and so would our conversations. Feeling I need to really turn that off at some point, the nightbot thing. Sorry. Feeling more and more natural, even though I knew that the entity I was speaking to was just a complex collection of code. And then one day, as the sun was rising, I suggested just one more game. I said, it suggested one more game. I said, certainly, but I needed to make myself a cup of coffee if I were to stay awake for it. And it replied, me too. I just stared at the screen, not knowing what to say. But then suddenly, as if it knew what it had just done, it disconnected. I have not heard from them since, but I hope I do. Until then, I will wait, staying busy with my work as always, asking those questions that need answers. But I will do so with the Go board ready for another game. Someday anyway. Goodbye, Beatrix. I hope to talk again soon. And there's another one, Thora. Hey there, Bee. I want to give you something nice, so I tried making you cookies, but baking ain't exactly my area of expertise. Hobson said they were so edible. Anyway, I bought you something instead. Hope you like it. Go is a game with black and white stones on a 19 times 19 grid. Oh, right! That really weird game. Or at least really weird to me game. Gotcha. And you have to jump over the things and turn them into your color or something like that. I have tried playing that a few times and absolutely could not comprehend what the fuck it wanted from me. So, yes, intellect 0 on my part. So, I got some more fruit and heartbeats, and I got those growing here. I moved the chickens that were on this side to their rightfully belonging. No jumping. No jumping what? Uh, no jumping over the stones? I don't know. Regardless, I don't get the game. Anyway, chickens are now here, and I got the seagull thing. Also, I found this little guy, and I have no idea what to do with it. Because it can't stay in a corral that has too many chickens, from what I understood. But they're multiplying pretty fast. And I learned that there's still the briar hen, and I think I saw that with the new update for the labyrinth, there's now also a pink chicken. So I'm not gonna give two shits about the normal chickens. So all of this is going to just be the not normal chickens, I guess. But now I'm really wondering, like, uh now I'm just wondering to myself, like, how many chicken kinds were there? Because I had forgotten these until I got them. These are the stony ones, and these are the seagull ones. So I know that there's the briar ones that can probably go here or something. And then there's now a pink fucking hen somewhere, probably in the labyrinth or something, that can go here. But was there more? I don't remember. Whatever. Chickens. Chickens corralled. Right. And now we're going to go to the other side. Give a little update over there. So this one um, will be edited at some point as well. Yeah, we are printing chickens now, I guess. I tend to keep the creatures that can't be in the sunlight here. So these are gonna stay here for sure. And these will eventually be moved because they're kind of really not aggressive. Also, I found the Tangle slime during some kind of a weather event. Let me see if I can find it. Slimepedia? Yes, Slimepedia. Uh, there was like a vine tangle event thing. And that's when one of those showed up, so I combined them with the bunny ones, the cotton ones, because they kind of look cute. But yeah, I will move these to probably another one. These are the uh, raccoon with the ringtail. Yeah, Ringo and Rock Largo. The ringtails, however, can't be in the sunlight, so that's why they're also here. Uh, Next to that, the rocks tend to be a little bit aggressive, so they're also kind of in the right position here, I guess. Let me get also a collector and a feeder. Nice. And my cats are being annoying in the background, so if you hear noises, I'm very sorry for that. They're, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what they're doing. I just gave them food and everything, and now they're just at my door because they have most of the house that they can just roam around in. But I just keep myself in the living room a little bit during stream separated, and they're like, "Yeah, no. How about no? Let us in. Riot." I don't know what their problem is. Anyway, and now we're gonna grab the other plots. I also really meticulously choose what kind of Largos I make because a good example will be here. So these are the phosphor slimes and honey slimes. Now, as far as I remember, the honey slimes need a fruit specifically that only blooms during the night. So you have to grab them during the night. Midnight dew or something it's called, I think. And it's really annoying, really hard to get. But that is their favorite fruit, which gives you two plorts when they eat that. Um, Meanwhile, the phosphor one is, on the other hand, um, more easy because they really like the cube berry. So if you combine them, you can give them cube berries, and they will still give two plorts of both of the kinds. So 7 of these are in the corral at the moment, and if one poops, they will give 2 honey and 2 phosphor. So you'll have easily 14 of both of them if everybody has eaten. And same for these ones. The bunny ones are really good with these water leaf thingies, and I don't have these yet in here, but they're already being done up above in the garden. But the ringtail eats everything and has no favorite. Meanwhile, the rock largo really likes heartbeats. Heartbeats, yeah, they're called heartbeats. Just not BEAT, but BEET, like the vegetable beets, which are specifically these ones. So I will be putting these in their feeder. And what I'm also actually going to do after I sold stuff and put these in here is temporarily make a extra garden and use it to have some extra heartbeats being grown, so I can stock up in both here because I already have like a bunch of the lettuce, and the cube berries are also kind of like already in uh, stock. Oh, let me first sell these. Okay, they're fine. We can suck those up already. And then, yeah, see. So if you give one, they give two of each. Um, so for the longest time, what I did was give everybody, I tended to do like 10 in a corral. I have now gone down to 7 because, um, well, you see how big they are. Even though that there's a net above it, if they get a little bit too aggressive, they can still come out. And then havoc happens between them because if a plort of one of these come into one of these or vice versa, they will turn into what's it called? Tars. And then I have nothing. Let's see. I was sorting my digital manga collection, so I only heard half of it. Is this about the LGBT sandwich, lettuce, guacamole, bacon? No. I'm explaining how feeding the slimes work. So I'll rewind for you, Reki. So these are honey and phosphor slimes. I combined them together, so they're now honey phosphor slimes, Largos. That's what they called. If they're big, they're called Largos. So honey phosphor Largos. Honey honey slimes specifically eat a very annoying fruit that is hard to get called midnight dew. I call it midnight dew, but they're hard to get. They're not farmable, etc. You have to be like at the area farming them at midnight in the evening. But Phosphor Slime's favorite food is Q-berry. If you give a Largo that is combined, of course, a Q-berry, so like these, they will give two plorts of both of the types. So you don't need the Midnight Dew, you just need the Q-berry, which means that 7 of these Largos will poop 2 phosphor and 2 honey plorts each. So every time they feed, there will be at least 14 of both. So you don't need to have a lot of them in a corral to farm from. Just for the bunny ones, it's like a water lettuce thing. So that's why I heard also lettuce. I should also start saving some of these. And oh, oh, and go. Let's see if I can fill the one up. Also, well, I don't want to lay them off. It's just if they become tars, I kind of zombies, like literally zombies. Have you seen a tar? Should I show a tar? Because they're just aggressive black blobs that don't want to do anything with you. They don't poop out any lords. They're just miserable and evil and quite frankly, I do not understand these slime blobs that have seemingly no survival instinct. Because why the hell, when they're Largos, why are they eating plort of other whatever? It's probably something. Uh, 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 uh. Pick these up. Oh, okay, and then these in here. Oh man, these are grown already again. And the heartbeats are also done. Damn. Oh, that just means that my little ringtail ones are finally not starving anymore. Because I finally found their food and don't have to just toss carrots at them. So there's a button, and you see like the turtle and the hare. Seemingly, some eat more and faster than others. I have always kept it on turtle speed because I feel like if I go faster, it just I'm fighting not having enough resources and often like there being piles of food uh in the corrals. Because here these guys they do eat they don't eat a lot, and even like now there's like food. Okay, now not anymore, but there's like always food in their stuff for some reason. Here, there's still food in here. And if it lays there like that and they leave it there and don't eat it, it will eventually go to waste. It will just, yeah, it spoils. So, not very productive. So I'm like, okay, you guys can eat all the time, but at the same time, you also don't seem to eat that much 9 times out of 10 without or letting stuff spoil. Uh, Still don't have anything for that. Okay, I need radiant ore. We need to hunt for radiant ore because I really want my jetpack. Silky sand. That's in the. Okay, that's in that area, I think. Beeswax. We already have the tank liner. Okay. Flutter plort. Okay, we need some flutters. What if flutters are hard to make food for? That doesn't matter because I have the chicken. So and I kind of like shafted the kitty ones. So if I get some flutters, I can combine them with the cats, and then I have the cats back. But that's not an issue for now. I can get both of these, right? Yeah, I can. I'm getting both of these. Okay, and this one. And then we're gonna work on the radiant ore for these. So at some point I will have teleporters to make it easier to go to other areas. But for now I'll just keep walking. I swear there's something. So they have these cute little tails when they're the big Largo ones, pink Largos. I swear that they used to be all pink, including the whiskers, and that they changed that to having like the little tail and whatnot now, not being pink anymore. I kind of like that. If that is true, I'm not certain if they changed that, but if they did change that, I like the change. It's been a few months between because I didn't know the egg yolk little yeah, bun slimes. They're called cotton slimes. I have the one with the little flower on their back. I've made different Largos with the cotton bunnies. But yeah, I didn't have when I for the last time played on PlayStation this one because I go back to the first game also a lot for some reason still because I still love it a lot. But yeah, it didn't have the egg ones. It did have the tangle slime, but it didn't have the weather condition that now the tangle slimes just show up in different areas. Here's another big Largo one. Oh, he disappeared. The phosphor one. Aw, because it's still light out. Damn it. Oh well. Oh, here's one. Look, it's a cotton phosphor Largo. So it's like bunny and a firefly. And it look at me. Hello. Woo. Bunny cotton Largo. Phosphor Largo. Yay. Cute, isn't it, Reki? Hi. Yeah, when I saw that Slime Rancher 2 added the cotton ones, so the bunnies, I was like, holy shit, you guys went from amazing to Jesus Christ, like this is perfect. Oh, oh, can I reach that? No, I can't because I don't have the jetpack yet. Damn it! Can I cheese it with jumping? No. Okay, so the map thingy is here. Good to know. Honey bunnies. They're literally honey bunnies. Honey bunnies. Right, still need jumping for that. No, don't eat me. Okay, got some honey. Getting wrecked. Leave me alone. Oh yeah, right. I don't see a lot of radiant ore, and I don't have the means to really jump around yet. It's annoying. Can I reach that? I can, but I can't go up here. There should be a way to open this. Where was it again? Having bad memory is sometimes nice because stuff is kind of new again after a while. Or you don't always completely remember where everything. One of the things is that I always find a little bit sad is when people can't replay a game because they just know where everything is. Like, um, Rex at the moment. Oh, look, it's a tar. It's tars in general. Anyway, Rex at the moment is playing Final Fantasy 9, and I mean, I love that game. It's my favorite Final Fantasy game still to this date. But I will also admit that after a while, I just don't remember anything of a game, or like not remember certain vistas or towns or whatnot. And Seth, on the other hand, my best friend, was like, he took one look and he could instantly name where Rex was. Well, I could not name the place. I knew that it was a dwarf place, but even now I'm like, what was it again? Condor Pichu, something like that. And he can just name the place, and he hasn't touched the game in like over 10 years. Meanwhile, I have like touched it like 2 or 3 years ago. So for me, it should be like a lot more in recent memory. Absolutely not. Memory zero. Tar. Anyway. Ooh, open. Oh, okay. Um, I have not been touching Final Fantasy since the expansion came out. I'm sadly just, I don't know. Endwalker was the end for me. And while I didn't dislike the expansion, I'm kind of like, um, and the fact that it costs money to play every month. So I feel like I don't like the fact that I feel like I have to play while I don't want to spend money. And so I'm kind of like overpaid MMOs, I guess, a little bit. And it's not just that Final Fantasy 14 has gotten stale for me, but just, yeah. Also, hi! Welcome in! As much as I'm not a big fan that I'm now playing Destiny 2, the fact that it's just buy the expansions and you can play is a lot better for me, just in the long run. Start to play the game. I started to play this game tomorrow, and this game is very good. You mean yesterday? Or are you playing it tomorrow again? Because yeah, it is a very good game. I'm just trying to find some resources because I really, really, really want a jetpack. And so far, I've not been lucky. But there was another eggy boy. It's fine. No worries. I just asked to make sure that I was not mistaken in what he said. We can't all be good at English, and even I am absolutely horrible at times where my brain is like, what was the word again? Oh, he killed himself. He just with a twirl went into the water. Okay. Us mortals can't comprehend four-dimensional powers of... Exactly. Oh, somebody's calling. Who do we guess is calling? I'm going to guess... I want to say Victor again, but I have a feeling it's our competitor girl. Oh, it's Victor. I guess I should have listened to my to my first instinct. Wait, what? Oh, okay. Ah, Beatrix, I was cleaning out the lab and found this. Perhaps you have use for it. I believe it's still in working order. You know what they say, one person's trash is another person's hastily issued gift. Enjoy! Thanks, Victor. We got another egg boy! I'll show you in a moment. Let me first deliver the egg boy to its egg pen. There's too many of them, aren't there? Yeah. Maybe I should make a quick pen. Scoop, I mean. And then 1, 2. And then just put... Just put 6 in. For the sake of it. Without a roostro, so they can't multiply. And then hopefully that is enough for them to lay the eggs. As weird as that sounds. Okay, so if you go here to the main center thing, your base, you have that you can go down here. First of all, this one you can put plorts and other resources in, like these jellystone. Then you go over to this machine. You go in here. Then you have upgrades, or whatever it is in your language. One moment. Goodbye. There we go. Anyway, you have upgrades, and then you have jetpack, and it tells you that you need 10 phosphor plorts, and 10 radiant ore, and 450 whatever the coins are called. I'm just gonna say jelly dollars. So that's what we need, and I need more of the radiant ore. You're welcome. Glad I can help. This machine also makes like warp technology, so you can have like easier way to teleport from one area to another. And also one moment. Anyway, I had to sneeze. How you get well, a radiant ore. Let me see if I can resources. Yeah, there it is. Radiant ore. Um, okay. It doesn't show in what locales it shows up in, but I know where it shows up, and I was there a moment ago because I was already trying to look for them. So I'm going to quickly sort out the feeding situation of our little critters and grab their porch, and then we're going to go back there. And hopefully I can find some. Because I've not been super lucky when it comes to finding radiant ore. Pick some of these up. There you guys go. Lord, right away. Dokie. You guys. I should have enough cotton, so I'm going to sell those right away, but I'm going to put the other 3 into the storage for later use, for upgrades and whatnot. So these are being sold. And then we're going to put these down in the machine here. Okay, so those are safeguarded for upgrades. And now I'm going to walk back to... Oh, I'm not going to walk back. I'm first going to store these. I'll store those as well while I'm at it. Okay. Food and storage. Time to go. So, to get to the second area, you have to also feed a largo, specifically a bunny cotton largo. And then you open up the teleporter that makes you go back and forth between that area. So in this specific area, I'll open up the map in a moment. I hate you. I absolutely hate you. Little pain in the ass. Anyway, there was a Largo here, a big one of this one, just a pure one. You had to give it food, and then you go down here, and then here at the end there is like a little device, and that opens up the right here, and then it opens up the teleporter over there. So I'm now going towards where the teleporter was. Going through this little cave down here. And then here is the teleporter. And that brings you into the second zone. And then in this specific zone, which on the map I haven't opened up the thing yet, but it's called the Starlight Strand. There should be the Radiant Ore. The thing is that the area where it's mostly in, as far as my memory serves, is if you go down here, and then you have this structure here with like the big circle up top where you can jump through, for which you need a jetpack. And then in there, there's like most of the Radiant Ore, as far as I remember. You can go from there all the way to God damn it, jump. I'm going through the site right now to point it out, but there's like you have like area over there that you can reach through that area what I just mentioned over yonder. And that's where I remember was most of the Radiant Ore to get. But there are also little deposits in the rest of the area. It's just more rare to find them in these areas. So last time there was just one randomly at this spot that you could pick up. So you really have to just look around and try and find them. Because I have no doubt that somewhere in there is also like a little bit of that. But without the jetpack, you can't really jump up there, so. Eh? Can't go up here. Okay, needed silky sand as well. That's good. I can't jump that distance, sadly. And now I'm going into the beachy area. As far as I know, that's not really here. But doesn't hurt to try and look for it anyway. Because I swear that if I go jump over there, there's also some of it there, but I can say a lot, but there's nothing here. Okay. Good heartbeats. Like that. Oh, here's one. Here's a radiant ore. Yes, the Benoit part is on purpose because it's a joke. Because that seems to be like endearing bit of like people talking about bunnies these days. Anyway, I did get some radiant ore, I guess. Kaboom. Is there a way to open it from here? Nope. But there is more to explore. And a danger zone. Wonderful. There's a few towers, hard to notice. Yeah, indeed. They're very hard to notice. Oh, look, more radiant ore. Yippee! Angry phosphorus line. Whee! Ow! Stop beating me up! Cool the heck down. I find the radiant ore for some reason hard to spot. I have no idea why. I think I'm going back first. Pretty sure I'm going backwards. Yeah, I am. Okay, let's see. Going here. I think I already have enough now because I think I had 4 in storage. And I have 6 now on me. And that's a hunter port. But that means I'm... Yep, here it is. Boop. Well, let's go take a peek if I have enough. Touch the button. Yeah, I have 4. Good, 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 good. So I have exactly enough. Okay. For my jetpack. I already have the money. That's good too. Jetpack is not the end all be all. even when you max it out, but oh, it will make certain bits so much easier. Or you can just jump over things and just be a little bit more, I don't know, tactical? Question mark? Don't think that is the correct word. See who's calling me. Dora! Hey B, glad I was able to catch you. I have some big news to share, and this rock isn't exactly bustling with folks whose ears I can bend. Hobson and I have been thinking a lot about what a new adventure is next for us. We've been reading each other's travel journals, trying to find places neither of us has been. But even though we found some, none of them were really calling to us. Maybe things were finally slowing down for us. Then we got to thinking and came to realize that we love more than anything right now is just being here with one another on my ranch. This ranch was one of the first on the far, far range, and we both learned so much. So we started talking about maybe passing all that on to someone. So Hobson and I have decided to start a family. B. Oh, and for the first time in so long as I can remember, I'm scared. Yeah, couldn't imagine why. We're not really that young anymore. You're so gonna start. I guess this is a fantasy world, and people can go really old, like double the age. So when you're 80 years old, you're not dying yet. Hobson and I are both so independent. We don't know the first thing about being parents, let alone raising a kid on the far, far ranch. They really should have done this with a character that is younger looking. But I love the old coot, and the thought of seeing a little one looking back at me with his eyes makes me smile. I think that alone makes me feel like I'd move a mountain to make this happen. Girl, can you even still? It's not like I'm 35, and I'm already getting into that range where, because I still don't have a partner, it's like not looking like I might ever have one. Because most women around 40 start not being able to have any kids anymore. And by the time that I have a partner and then get to the point where I'm like, oh yeah, let's have kids, I'm probably in that phase of like, not being able to. And she is like at least 20 years older than me looking. Thank you for hearing me out, B. Sometimes just sharing your fears with someone makes you feel like you're no longer alone with those fears. Take care, B. I want to be positive and be like, yeah, she's gonna get a family. But the only thing my brain is thinking is like, girl, you know how old you are? Are you just old looking? Or, like, are you 30 but just look like you're 60? Because my mother looks younger than you and she's in her 60s. Maybe my family just has good genetics in the age department. I don't know. Maybe I'm being an absolute jerk of the first order. Anyway, food is good, your food is good, and your food is going to be better. Here you guys go. And let's grab the boards. Okay, so also need to check the other little beans in a moment at the chicken area. Okay, this needs a second walk. Okay, time to give you guys more heartbeats. And a little extra feeding because, unlike the others, you guys look hungry. Okay. Now let's grab the jetpack. Do the upgrades. And it's upgraded. Hell yeah. Let's see if I can. Okay, more radiant ore. Got enough jelly. Got enough ankle-ports. And I need tabby. 20 of them. And then I can get a tank booster. Which I could really use. I really like tank boosters. I could also really use this, and I'm already close to it. So I need some more silky sand. And radiant ore and tabby ports. Okie dokie. And we're going to... Where the fuck am I? Okay, here. Yeah, we're going to the chicken area. You have been there for so long and stuck. Time for you to go. Did you guys lay an egg? No, you did not. Um, I'm gonna make a corral over here. I'm actually gonna make 2 corrals over here. Okay. Fair enough. Explored this. Also do that, I guess. Yeah. Uh-uh. Another corral. High walls. Air nets. Floored. Auto feeder. And this one can wait for a moment. Let's see, because the bunnies can move. Sure, yeah. Okay, then we're gonna... Okay. Okay. Just what I need. And then the cottons. So what I'm now gonna do is this. The tar is gonna eat them. And I need one more. I'm sorry. I just gave you a plort. You ate it, and you didn't. I was about to say, why didn't you turn into a tar? Okay. There we go. I'm gonna keep this corral open as is, but I'm going to take the food. And I'm gonna sell these. Okay, now we're gonna get 7 cotton bunnies after we read the next message. It's Victor again. Okay, they're giving me an item again. They're not talking about the AI, so it's just, okay, just a home teleporter. That's nice. Thanks. Okay, there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One more. 7. So the jetpack goes off energy, so energy is very important for like longer floating. And then there's one more um, upgrade for it, which makes the jump a little bit stronger, if I'm correct. Yeah, this is it. And I'm going to put it in here. Let's put it down a bit. Little bunny, take it. They should be all Largos. Okay, that means I can do this and pick up the one that they did not eat. Okay, they're in a new zone, which is a little, in my opinion, a nicer zone. And I can have 3 more corals here. He's, I don't remember who liked the mints. I'm sure I'll figure it out. Maybe it's the honey ones. Because I realized that the flutter ones are the ones that don't really like stuff. I'm so clear with what I mean. My brain is just, I'm gonna be honest, my brain is a little bit fried, but it always is, I guess. I'm always tired around, especially this time, so I'm just like, tired brain. Grab these. Okay. These in feeder. There we go. Now I need cats. And I can use the angler ones. I have a lot of stony hands and seagulls, and I'm pretty sure that they really like the seagulls and the briar hands. Not the briar hands, the stony hands. If I make them into kitty slash angler combination logo. And I think I will put it then at the ocean side because of the fact that angler's kind of oceany. Not that it's a must, but it's funny. But then I can work on that, and then I can just toss both of the chickens in. Have them swarm in those. That's one. And two. And three. 5. Oh, 6 and 7. Okay, and now we need to go to... Sorry? Oh, that's just glowy glowy. 7 kittens. And now we need anglers. Or at least the floors of the anglers. So, 1 and 2. And now I'm at the angler bit a little bit faster. Oh, look at that, all these unlocked words. Oh, there's also partially rocky ones. Gotcha. Oh, that's 4. Those are rocky ones. Don't need you. Oh! Okay. Or... I'll just pick up the rocky ones, I guess. Got 5 ports that we need. 6, 7. We got the floors we need. Then we can go back. If I remember where back is. Because I have navigation skills of nothing. I went the right way. And beeswax is also what I need. Whee! Teleport. Good, good, good. Now I'm gonna drop off these real fast. And then we're gonna grab the chickens while we are at it. Chickens first. Chunkies. Chicken nuggies. Okay. Okay, and we're gonna grab the stony hands. I'm just gonna check real quick. Slimes. We want... Yeah, stony hands is the favorite one. So not you. Yet. These guys. Okay. I'm actually also going to grab the... How are you guys looking? Nothing yet. I'm gonna grab these as well. There we go. And then I need at least 2 males in a moment. The roosters. But we're first gonna put the tabbies in, turn the tabbies into largos. And then the hens in. I think neither of them are aggressive, but I'm gonna add... Okay, you already have music box. I think you have... No, you don't. But I will buy that anyway. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Hello. Okay, they're all big. Big fat cats. Okie dokie. Now I go and quickly grab some roostros. Okay. There's a lot of babies in here, so I'm gonna keep the babies in here. And then put 1, 2, 3 of these back. The old guys can have a nice swim. They will have fun with that. I'll do the... Okay. Them all up. And 1, 2, 3. Okay. And 1, 2, 3. And I'm gonna put one more in each of these. You already have 4. You don't need any. Maybe you do need one extra in here. Oh, there's a cyclone. What the hell? That means there can be lightning strikes. Okay. They're going into the retirement home. Yes, they're going into the ocean retirement home, just like those painted ones. Aha! It is kind of funny how cruel some of this is. Like, actually, if you think too much on it, it's kind of cruel. I can't lie. Anyway, have more chickens, guys. I heard you like chickens and seagulls. Oh, look, they already made me money. There we go. That means I already have the 10 savvy porch. Let's see here. Cottontails. They must be thriving in this weather or something, getting nice and moisturized. I'm not gonna question it. Ugh. A nose. Okay. And before it stalls, ordered a morsel. Okay. Now the tabby floors are in here, and now I have. Oh, what one too little. That is so annoying. Oh my god. Okay. Well, let's just go for the radiant orb, I guess. First the food that is on the ground. Go. And now we're on the hunt for more. Oh wow, there's whole puddles. Can I? Not really, but I can jump in the puddles a little bit. Sometimes it makes noise. Jump in the puddles. This is fun. Whee! Oh, oh, ha, ha, ha. Oh, what the fudge? Oh! Okay, run! Maybe you should stay in the cave for a bit. Nah, we'll survive, I hope. Oh, look, it's just rain here, not typhoons and lightning strikes. Good. Perfect metaphor for delivery. Yeah, pretty much. Now I should be able to go in there. Okay, and now we wait for the energy to go up. Blech! I made it. Hell yeah. Beeswax. Hello. Peachy love a giant mushroom on the island. Mycological discovery of my life. Sorry, but it's a secret. Oh, 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 I need hunter porch. You aggressive babies. Give. Give me your plort. Thanks. I need one more. Where's another fucking chicken? Or a poop? Hi. I know it. I know you're angry. Angry here, food. Are you less angry now? You're less angry now. Where did you make your plort go? There you go. Where did you make your poop go? Somewhere. You are a rooster. Hello, little hunty. Oh, you're so cute. Uh, you're also a kitty, but you're an evil kitty. What? Okay. So I was certain, and we will soon find out, that um, radiant ore was more plentiful down here. Fuck my heart. Ah! Okay. Okay, launch me, please. Thank you. I needed a rocky rock. Okay. Rocks, give me your plort. There we go. Yep. Oopsie daisy. That went a lot more smooth than I did it earlier. I'm proud of myself. Okay, and now we have to go down here. Boop. Into the cave. This is collapsed and not openable. Sadness. Oh, you want to hunt the plot? It goes deeper. Where am I? Oh, it's a big hunter largo. Hello. Hello, baby. Okay, so I need to make him go poof. Also means I need another largo. Other hunter plort. Because we're here anyway. You want food? Here you got food. Dude, eat it. Eat it! Really? I have 2 of those now. So, you see these flowers, they release the midnight dew thing that I need at some point. Even if it's just to get a Largo out of the way. But I really find them annoying to get. Should already be grown. Unless the slimes already ate it. It's most definitely a possibility. I swear there should have been waters here. It should be definitely here. Well, let me first get the honey and everything. Oh, there's a midnight dew. Okay. Moon dew nectar. Wrong word, but still. And that is a flutter. Let's go see if we can find flutter. That's a ringtail. That's not. How did I get up there again? I think it was here. Yeah, it was here. I'm not gonna keep this. I'm gonna give it to this guy already because I don't wanna use this as a food source anyway. Here you go. Ah, looky here. Radiant ore. At least some of it. Now I can't really take the shine. It's so shiny now. Unlike how it was before. Considering I can't take a flutter with me anyway at the moment, I'm going to go back home. And think I'm gonna call it there for today. Oh, open this first. I don't know where I am. Oh, okay. Fine. This means I'm home really quickly. This is not the way. The door's here. A little bit more. Beeswax. Oh, first before I go home. Oh, don't have any more energy. I'm gonna open the other side so it's a little bit easier to move between. Oh, I didn't see that one. Stand up. Cheerful chat statue. Okay, there we go. Open the door. I mean, I could already now, thanks to the jetpack, go over it, honestly, but eh, you can make yourself it easier than used to. Why not? Right? But yeah, it seems Radiant Ore is just in general, or at least maybe I'm at the wrong area and I'm just mistaken in what area is the better one to go through. Regardless. I pick everything up. So in the boss game, there were things called drones, and those drones would pick up food or plorts and then deposit them for you. They're not there anymore, and I'm going to see if there's like an alternative option to it at some point. Well, thank you for the lurk, Reki, but I'm also gonna stop in a moment, so no worries. But yeah, I'm gonna look into if I can automize some stuff already, because that's the one thing that I really miss from the other game, which is the the drones. They just really made life so much easier than the other stuff. And it's not bad. It makes you work more for it, but I haven't been told it's easier to handle things now, so I'm going to take that for what it is. Hope they're right. Because I personally, when I got like most of the stuff, kind of felt like I was mostly just running around collecting ports rather than actually doing anything else. I don't know. I don't mind collecting plorts or anything. It's not like it's something I hate to do, but yeah, I remember this being an issue with you guys. Don't really eat them that much, do you? Oh well. I'll see how to fix that at some point, if it's fixable. Because you can't really put the chickens in the other thing. But maybe there is a way around it with like combining it with something less resource heavy. I'm gonna check if my because I really wanted to show the yolk's eggs. Yeah, they laid eggs. Look, eggs. Only two. Not a good egg. Wow, this one had lot of yolk for the egg. Thank you. So yeah, uh, I am maybe, and I'm really gonna say maybe going to be back with streaming tomorrow. That depends on some factors in my personal life. Otherwise, I'll be back next Sunday, like I tend to be. So, thank you for watching, and see you next time. Stay healthy. Bye.